2 for the hostile environment playthrough, as I've called it. Let's just get straight to it, shall we? So I think we're on day 4. Yeah, day 4. Everything's going okay so far. Let's just try and keep on a winning streak, shall we? Yeah, nice quiet night there. Arica goes to bed first. Let's... Okay, I'm just trying to think. What do we need to do? We could do with really building another heater. Be nice to upgrade them. But it's gonna be a very bitter winter very soon. We need that. I also want a rainwater collector. I'm going to build this first, because we're kind of going to have a lack of fuel. If we build that second heater right away, we're just not going to be able to keep it going, so... Wait a minute. Alright, okay. Change my mind. I am building the second heater. I think because we got some matches and stuff, didn't we? We got some firewood from the trader. It is a little bit more important than... Yeah, it is a bit more important than water right now. We don't need to eat today. We can't have it completely freezing cold in here. We got some meds, didn't we? Okay, looks like we've got somebody who wants us to join them in some endeavour. Let's see what that chap's up to in a sec. Any new news for us? No. As a song once said, before I forget. Temperature's going up, but not really at a great rate. What's it going to take for us to upgrade these? Yeah, thermostats. So we'd need to upgrade the workshop. Okay, alright, okay, we've got a good temperature going now. I am, yes. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get Roman to bed first. Trying to think, anything else that we need? A knife might be nice, but I don't think we need to spend the resources on that. Roman's a tough old bird. Arica. He's gonna go. Roman's gonna stay. Let's get this place nice and toasty. Let's just check how we are for firewood. Oh, not much. I mean, we need to really upgrade the metal workshop. We could do with a hatchet. That would be very, very useful. Okay, mate, get some kip. And then you give a standing guard. Okay. couple of new places have opened up. That's great. Obviously, we are not going to leave the house unattended. It's getting very cold. Yeah, well, we were kind of expecting that, weren't we? And we've got a load of crap, basically, just garbage from that. Fantastic. I mean, what it might do is that it might count as a good thing that we did for those people. That's something. Okay, I'm glad that we did not build a water filter. Because it would not function while it is freezing cold, while it's literally freezing cold. We're in a bit of a bind. Because we ain't got any fuel for the heaters. So I'm collecting some ice. We can melt that obviously for fresh water. We really could do with the trader coming by. I mean, that crap that we got just from visiting that place, that was not worth missing out on a night of scavenging, really. Well, you live and learn. Tell you what, actually, get your meds right now. I'd love for Roman to just have a flipping night off or something. The fact that our shelter is absolutely literally freezing, well, or will be, is not really going to help with his sickness. And this is rough. We're in a rough situation. We've certainly done nothing wrong. We do have somebody joining who has a nice big inventory size, so that perhaps we could bring back more wood and firewood from scavenging. Just kind of a lot of things it would be nice to be able to do. And I think we need food as well. I think tomorrow our guys are going to be very hungry, and we've got no food. I think that there was some at the construction site, wasn't that? No, the airport. That's where we were. If the trader was going to arrive, he would have arrived by now. Do not like doing this, but that's where we are. Alright, okay. Yeah, so some places have been snowed out. I mean, we need wood. We need a lot of wood. When we get back from tonight, the shelter is going to be literally freezing. This whole survival lark is pretty tough. I mean, I think I remember there being some food here. I flippin' hope there is. Otherwise, we might have to risk... Yeah, there we go. We do have food. But pretty soon, we might have to actually risk taking on the bandits that are the building at the back of this map. We'll have to take Roman, give him a weapon, Be very careful. But it's likely that they've got some food. Did we get everything from over here? Let's just double check. Yeah, and in that building, that's where the guys are. I mean, we could have a quick shifty. Arica is very quiet. Though if he's just stood there, then we're not getting past him. Okay, let's just leave that until we're ready to take those guys down. We'll explore the rest of the map. We've got a lot of scavenging to do. We can keep on visiting back here. It's not like we can carry huge amounts back with us anyway. Kingdom for a hatchet. It would make a very effective weapon, and of course it's much easier to get your hands on some firewood when you can just go around chopping up bits of furniture and things. Okay, what do we need? We need food. I mean, ideally we could do with some water. We need lots and lots of wood. Might as well take both of those pieces. Let's try and get ahead in terms of wood. 2, 4... Let's get some components as well. There's all kinds of stuff that we want to upgrade that would make things much more efficient for us. If we could upgrade the heaters and things, we would use less fuel, we'd use it more efficiently and stuff, but we need resources for that. We can't gather the resources because we need to get the fuel to run the heaters. It's tricky. It's a tricky one. Okay. Yeah, Roman was wounded. I mean, if anyone's going to do a good job of defending our place, it's Roman. But, slightly sick, slightly wounded, very hungry. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff that we're going to have to deal with here today. The heat situation, the food situation, it's all starting to stack up. Let's get plenty of firewood sorted. Roman is slightly wounded, slightly sick. That's not good, but he should be able to heal from that. Be nice to have another bed, perhaps. But it's not like we can have somebody just laid up and recuperating. There's always going to be stuff that needs doing around the shelter, so... Okay. Very hungry, we cannot have that, so at least that's something that we can get on top of. Let's just take a little bit of time out. Yeah, thanks for telling us about that decrease in crime. Yeah, we got raided last night. Good job that Roman is a bit of a tough old bird. Some of the very elderly characters and things might have a bit of a rougher time recuperating from something like this. Roman should be alright. Even those crappy meds would actually kind of be welcome, but We know what we desperately need, and it's this. What we can do, perhaps, those lockpicks, pretty good item. And we can trade them. I always use the crowbar. I never really use the lockpicks. Jewelry, that can be useful. You can actually escape the map if you get to the port and have enough jewelry to bribe the guy to get you out of here, but we're probably not going to be going for that option. So let's use that to trade instead. That would be nice. Just the basics here, really. Now, eventually, we might want to be in a position to make our own ciggies. Keep both Arica and Roman happy. Excuse me. Is asking a lot. Well, I do not intend to be generous. Let's see, shall we? God damn, wow, he is... tough on his components. They seem to be extremely valuable to this guy. We cannot get a very good deal on those. What am I willing to give up? I mean... goes from very generous to fine, whatever, pretty quickly, doesn't he? So let's hold on to that piece of jewelry because 6 components, that's just not worth it. So we can quite conveniently get components when scavenging, so getting ripped off in this trade is just not worth it. What about that, buddy? Medicine, as you may figure, is very valuable. I don't think we're going to get that. I think bed rest is going to be what the doctor ordered. Okay, fine. I mean, we got some good stuff out of that. Firewood, water. Okay, tell you what, Roman, stop doing that. Get cooking, mate. Pretty efficient. Glad that we've got the upgraded stove, so we are using our ingredients and everything as efficiently as we possibly can. Let's get you bumped down to hungry from very hungry, Roman. And I'm wondering, man, I mean, while he's still in pretty good nick, maybe we could go to the airport and we could look at taking out those chumps. Okay, so she's done. Get some scran. Yeah. Of course, these guys, both smokers, and they ain't got no ciggies, so their morale is probably sort of taking a bit of a dip. Okay, so we're 4 components shy of upgrading the basic workshop. Is it worth getting ripped off in order to be able to do that? Gosh darn it, man, this guy is driving a hard bargain as far as these components go. No, I'm just not doing it. I wonder if this is perhaps worth doing first, because then we can get the hatchet. That's kind of like that idea. So we need 15 wood, 5 gears, 30 components. We need 20 more components. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to do that. And I'm thinking Roman's not in tip-top condition, but I think he should be able to take these guys out, and I think we're going to do that. Come on, it's festive. Okay, here we go. This is risky business. High risk, high potential reward. Let's get the lay of the land first. Okay, nobody's there at the moment. Not interested in any of that just yet. Okay. Okay, seems to be coming for us. Okay, they seem to be a little on edge. That doesn't mean that we've been detected. Let's get out of here just to be double sure that that guy doesn't see us. Just in case he opens that door. Okay, I don't think he's going to. I mean, we're already hurt. The way that combat goes, if you don't get the drop on your opponent, if you don't just beat them completely, you're pretty much screwed anyway. We only want to take them on one at a time. I think we can probably backstab them and one-shot them. Probably we could go toe-to-toe with them and have an okay chance, but why risk it? That's what you do when things go wrong. Okay, so the other guy is upstairs. This guy's here. If he's got it back to us, we're going to strike. Okay. That's it. Backstab action. One down, one to go. A little easier to do when you've got a rifle. Let's get ready to equip that. We've got a hidey space up here. And our buddy in that room should come out. See what he's up to. Just one more moment. Come on, mate. Carpe diem. Yeah, you can't sit down forever. Come on. Have a stroll. Maybe have a chat with your buddy who's dead. Come on. Make it quick and easy. Don't make me come in now and gun you down. Might have to in a sec. Night's coming up, getting on. Let's give it till 3 o'clock and see if he does anything. Maybe what we could do. Yeah, stop talking about it and do it. You get that air, buddy. And you're dead. Great guns. Okay, so first of all, we anything that needs picking up, we pick up, because otherwise it disappears. We now have 2 rifles. That is absolutely fantastic. Got food. What I want is I want to take back some supplies, components, so that we can start working on upgrading the metal workshop and getting a hatchet. Let's start working our way back. Obviously this we can explore some other time. We've got some great stuff already. It's not necessarily stuff that we directly need though. So let's get all of this stuff put away, squared away. The dawn is coming. We had to take our time taking those bad guys out. Got it done. I think that we're going to get back in time as well. The sun's not going to catch us. And we can stock all of that stuff here. Right, now first things first. We bring back 1 round because you only need 1. They will use 3 rounds to defend the shelter, but you only need 1. We've opened everything here. Don't need water immediately. Don't need food immediately. Four, 8, 12, 16, 20. Well, that would be the components that we need to upgrade the workshop. Wouldn't be enough to actually get us the hatchet. Plus we would need 1 more weapon component as well. So, just thinking about what to do here. Let's overstock on wood again. No problem coming back here. We're going to start slowly working towards upgrading metal workshop and then building a hatchet, which will be very, very useful for us. I'm glad that we've got a great big green tick in the box now that says able to defend ourselves. Okay, he's slightly sick, so that means that he's he's healed, which is great. Going out there and killing some bad guys was just the invigoration that he needed. Roman, of course, quite a sensitive little soul, actually. But when it comes to killing bad guys, he doesn't sweat it. Can't just go around on a mass killing spree. But if it's bandits and corrupt soldiers and things, he's kind of okay with it. Right, so what are we doing? $12 more components. I mean, the other way that we go is that we upgrade the classic workshop and Then upgrade the heaters. That's something we can do. I don't think that's a terrible idea. Because we either go about acquiring more wood, or we make the wood that we have more efficient. I think this might be the better of the two options. I mean, they're both good options, but I think this one might work for us a bit better. We should be able to achieve this. We're going to use about the same amount of resources to upgrade a heater as we are to upgrade the metal workshop. But even when we've upgraded the metal workshop, we still need to actually build the hatchet, and then we need to go out and use it. This is a more efficient way to deal with our heating issues. That would be lovely, making our place more defensible. But I mean, we haven't got the wood to spare. That's something that I want as well. Trap for small animals, be able to generate our food. We need to upgrade this again, don't we? I made a mistake. Not a terrible, foolish mistake, but that I thought that we'd be able to make thermometers and therefore upgrade heaters, and I was wrong. Glad that we got loads and loads of wood. At least that's something. I don't think we need to board the place up, not if we have a rifle with which to defend ourselves. If somebody was going to arrive, I would have thought they would have done so by now. I don't think anyone's coming. I don't think there's going to be any particular events or anything, so Just going over in my head what I want to scavenge, what I want to do. I think maybe I will bring back like all of the bullets. They're such good trading material. Plus they're really handy if you have to kill people. But mostly I'm thinking about them as trade commodity. If we had a hatchet, I suppose there's loads and loads of furniture in the house that we can chop up. Yeah, maybe I should have gone with a hatchet. Doesn't matter. Eventually we would have had to upgrade the workshop anyway. While we got some spare time, may as well do this. Don't need it. But when it comes to time that we do, we will have it, so. Great, okay, water. Another tick in the box, we got that dealt with. I do want to get that snowman outside built as well. Get some firewood ready for tomorrow. I'm wondering if somebody is going to eventually come to see if they can stay at our shelter. There's only 2 of us here, so it seems likely that somebody's going to come along. I don't know when that is. Oh, we've built the bloody snowman. On top of it. Okay. Same old story really, lots of components and lots of wood that we need. I don't think we need to take any tools. I think we've opened everything and cleared the level as best we can. So let's just get to the back of the map and see what those guys were guarding. Hey, buddy. That was very satisfying, taking out those bad guys. It's always nerve-wracking. I mean, it's this game, when it comes to stuff like that, it's pretty pulse-pounding stuff. The combat tends to be brief and vicious. And it's risky. It's really risky. I figured that we're in a situation with these characters on this map where we're going to have to take big swings if we're going to survive. Going to have to take chances. Not reckless gambles, but you know, go big or go home and freeze and starve because you haven't got anything, because you didn't take any risks. Do some weapon components. We're going to need one more so that we can build that hatchet. Requires 5 weapon components in total. Plane's wrecked. I don't know if that plane crashed or if it's just been trashed while it's on the ground. Do wonder what these maps might look like during the day. Not that you'd ever find out because you only have a scavenger at night, but it'd be interesting to see. Okay. What do we want? What do we need? No, we don't need fertilizer because we can't catch any rats. Yes, let's grab all the veggies. We can soon start working our way towards catching rats. Again, trade commodity, those bullets. Inventory space is such a premium. I think that's okay. Maybe what we could do actually, instead of those bullets, take that jewelry. Seems like an idea. Some of those veggies we could potentially get rid of. We could potentially sell. I don't know. We'll take this. It's the struggle of having characters who have a very small inventory size. You have to really pick and choose what you're going to bring back from scavenging. I'm glad that we've got somewhere like the airport where we can just keep on going back, and we know that it's safe. We know that there's good stuff there, but great. Right, you get some kit right away. Very hungry, so obviously we're going to be eating. That's fine. In fact, maybe what we could do, for the sake of our morale and sanity, maybe we could eat twice. Yeah, I think I will. See if anyone arrives today. It could be that the trader's going to come. Might not. There you go, fantastic. Not even hungry. We could feed them again and have them well fed. That's great for their morale and everything, but we can't be that flippant with our resources. Bands of looters roaming the city. I mean, you guys said that the cold weather was making it safer, and now you're saying like, oh no, there's people. Can you open the door? I have no bad intentions. That's what somebody with bad intentions would say. I have no home left. Maybe I could stay with you. Whoever this is, they look pretty fit and healthy. It's Marco! Okay, so Marco is the best scavenger in the game. He's, yeah, very hungry. Yeah, skilled scavenger. He's not sick or anything at all. Tell you one thing that we... The only slight drawback, of course, is that we're going to have to build another bed. Or do we? I think we should have another bed. That means that we can rest our guys up a little bit more effectively. I like to put the beds near the front of the house. We're sort of running a little bit out of convenient space. We're going to go there. Roman's going to... he's just going to rest up. Did we check the radio? I can't remember if we did. Yeah, we did. Okay, this is really good news. Really, really good news. Having an extra bed just makes some of the basic logistics a bit easier. Strictly speaking, we could get by with 2 beds, but I prefer this. I'm really happy. That is such a good development for us. We can reprioritize and think about what we're doing a little bit more solidly. We can make sure that we've got plenty of trade commodities. It's easier to get more housework done. We've got 8 cogs. Okay. Thinking about building rat traps, because obviously more people means more demand on our resources, including our food. That's the only thing. Alright, let's just make sure that those heaters are full. And then we will send Marco out to do some scavenging. It's going to be a joy. I believe he has 5 additional inventory slots, a total of 15, to Arica and Roman's 10. So, mate, you can sleep in bed. Arica is guarding and Marco is scavenging. Don't need to go bring in no stuff. Arica's a pretty efficient guard anyway. Is it worth me going and getting that one component that's on the other side of the map? Probably not. This means that we're going to clear locations a lot quicker. We'll hoover up everything of value a lot more quickly, which means that we're going to be finding ourselves exploring more areas more quickly. Nope, don't need that. We're going to come back here tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to come back here tomorrow. I will get that one component, because otherwise that's taking up 3 inventory slots instead of 4, which it could do. Let's call that a night. Obviously, once you've been through a level and you've cleared it and you've done everything that you want to do with it, it becomes a lot quicker to scavenge. I'm hoping that Roman getting a really good night's sleep, that might have helped his sickness. Okay. Yeah, see that you just used the one bullet, but we still fought them off. That's how it works. You get some kip, mate. We're going to keep Roman in bed. Just going to keep him in bed all dog darn day. See if he heals eventually. And just sleep it off. Goody gumdrops. Yeah, I think we do, actually. I do think we build that. The reason why I build stuff near the front of the house is because that's where the camera tends to be. That's where you tend to have most of the action. So keep it there, and it just makes it easier to keep an eye on things like this. I think we definitely need at least one rat trap. I mean, it'd be great to have two. It doesn't mean that food would be of no concern to us at all. It would be a lot less of an urgent kind of consideration. We could more or less get by without having to you know, rely on finding food from scavenging. It takes 10 cogs. Yeah, so I mean cogs. It requires a lot of those cogs, and those are pretty hard to get to come by. So, well, I'm glad that we got something going. Is this the trader? If it is, that's great timing, mate. It's the trader. We've got plenty with which to trade, so that's very good. I'm not going to worry about trying to get my hands on any meds or anything. I don't think we need to. Let's get one more weapon component. I know that we need at least one saw blade, so actually let's get 3. We need one more additional component to be able to build the hatchet, as and when we've upgraded the metal workshop. And yeah, we need 2 for a saw blade. Yeah, bullets, they're worth a lot. I mean, we're getting stiffed a little bit here, but you say he's got stuff we need. Components I'm not too concerned about, because we've now got Marco. We can bring back huge hauls of components just whenever we wish. Well, no, you're not having a bloody crowbar. See, if we're potentially going to get a good deal here, I don't think we are. I mean, that wood is far less inventory efficient. So if we can get our hands on that, that's great. Do you have any cogs? He doesn't have any cogs. That's something that we could do with. Okay. He's just doing us over as far as those flipping components go. Let's just do that. I'm not paying the price for those components. It's too high. Yeah, and we just need those cogs. Just need those cogs. Need a couple more to upgrade that as well. So we need 3 cogs. Just a whole 14 components. And then we would need what we need to actually build the hatchet. But as soon as we've got that, firewood becomes far less of a problem. Firewood and construction wood becomes far less of a problem. Alright, let's call it a night. Let's just check everybody's... Yeah, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. It's going to be a while before we have to feed anybody, but we're going to... We want to kind of keep that in mind. That's something that we're going to have to do. Airport. This is probably our last visit here. Good for baiting the traps, saves on wood. We want components. We know that trading for components, wood is surprisingly viable for trade. Components, not so much. 9 water, that's just nice to have. That's good, that's good. Can of food. I don't really want to be coming back just for this stuff. This might seem bonkers, but I'm actually going to leave some wood. I'm going to get those. Those are high value items. And then I think I've explained this before. I always just leave a note. You don't get a full inventory of a place, of what's available. So I'm just going to very quickly note. Airport, 1 elec, 4 wood, 1 toy, 1 sig. That's it. And then it's just, we know whether it's worth returning or not. I mean, it pretty much isn't. What we're going to do is we're going to go across the map and we're going to exit from the other side. There is one component, one single component that we left back in the house with the bandits. We can escape from that side of the map as well. But let's make sure that we are using up every scrap of our inventory space. Whether you can carry a lot, like Marco can, or very little, like say Sveta or Roman or whatever, you want to make sure that you are always taking everything you can. Bye bye airport. I think we've got from it everything that we can get from it. Yeah, you did a grand job there, Mr. Marco. Get your head down. Oh. Increase death, decrease in crime, while also saying that there's loads of bandits around, so I don't know what's the message here, guys. Conflicting stories. So we've got some moonshine. That's a great trading commodity. We could use it to get our guys drunk if they were miserable, but I don't really want to be doing that. We've actually got a fair amount of supplies. I'm tempted to maybe build a chair. Still slightly sick. Right, so we need 1 more cog. Okay. Let's just do some of the mundane stuff. The only risk with Roman is that he can get a little bit tetchy. If he's not very, very happy, he can flip out, attack other housemates, even if there's no apparent reason for it, because he's got PTSD. No two ways about it. Okay, I think he's going to want us to raid. Yes, we will do that. We will do that. Trying to think. Really, I would like for Arica to do that. but I want her rested. Actually, it doesn't matter too much. Send her that there and then just put her in bed all day. Let's get this done. Doesn't matter if she gets very tired. We could just handle that. That's fine. Let's get this done. We're gonna have to go somewhere new. I think we're probably gonna have to go. We'll probably take Marco somewhere. So again, she's going to get very tired by this. She's already tired, and we're sending her out to do something. But we've got the beds, we've got the people. It's fine. It's not going to actually be a problem. We're going to put Roman on guard, I guess. He's going to have slept all day, which is still going to be good. It shouldn't. It. Probably not actually going to use it for anything, but it makes them a little bit happier. We've got a couple of books and stuff like that, but morale is definitely it's definitely a resource you don't want to completely neglect. So let's build a chair, an armchair. Sorry, I think we do have a chair somewhere. This one we did. I seem to say that we don't, but I thought Arica kept on sitting down on it. There you go, we've got an armchair. No, we don't have a chair. I mean, that's another thing that we could build, which will keep our guys. We have an armchair, but we lack chairs. Okay, I really thought that we had one. Okay, I'm just gonna build one, and again, it's just a little something that's gonna keep them a little bit happier. It's so resource cheap. I'm thinking about boarding up the walls, but we don't really need to do that if we've got Roman and an assault rifle on guard. There ain't nothing getting past them, at least not at this stage. Later on in the game, yeah, sure. Could make ciggies. No, I'd rather hold off. I really want that hatchet. I want to save the resources. We need some cogs. Wonder what Arica's going to bring back. Let's just make sure that we can keep this place toasty. Great. Okay. Roman's on guard. Marco is scavenging now, of course. Everywhere that we're going, there could be some dangerous people. I've got to think about this. No point really going there until we've got a saw blade to get access to the place that we couldn't. So this... I can't remember if... I think there is danger here. It doesn't say that there is. I think it's a bit of a surprise. I think there's a few things to dig through. So we send Roman first, and we're going to clear this this place. and then Marco can come back once we know that it's safe. Okay, just should we say hi to them? Okay, not hostile. Seem wary of us, but they're not freaking out. That would be stealing. We're not going to do that. I'm not going to steal anything from anyone. Loads and loads of wood. That's very, very good. Let's find somewhere to stockpile all of this stuff, shall we? I don't mind if the peeps see us because they don't seem to be hostile. We need a pile or something somewhere where we can start. Okay, this is going to be our stockpile. Let's continue to explore. Again, yeah, we're not going to steal. I think that those people there, we can see some movement. I think they're bad news bears. Let's go and investigate. Yeah, someone else blocking it. Okay. Sorry, dudes, coming through. Oh, we got some trade. Let's just see what they got to offer. Hey, Saba. Got some food. I think our guys are going to be getting a little bit peckish soon. Okay, loads of components, loads of wood. That's very, very good for us. But really, it's this down here that I'm interested in. Okay, we scared them off. We scared them off. That's fine. I'll live with that. I mean, Roman probably could have actually taken them. And two people, depending on how well armed they are and everything. So we've, I think we've now got rid of all of the obstacles. I don't think we need our rifle. We scared those guys off. Can we actually talk to the guys here? Can we say, hey, somebody who's going to flip in, come in here? No, doesn't seem like they're too interested. Okay. If it's the hand, it means that it's free to take. If it's a little diamond, that means that it means something to somebody, and it would be stealing. What we'll do is we'll grab these bits, and then we'll yeah, and then we will come back, and we'll be able to clear this map a lot more efficiently with Marco, with his large inventory. I mean, what we need is cogs. Cogs. Do we have... Let's have a quick look on the map and let's just see if there are some anywhere. So that's going to be stolen. Yeah, I don't think they are out. I think we've got all of the cogs that we're going to get. I guess one thing that we could do, let's smash that door open and just very quickly see if there's anything out there. Finish opening it up. Steal, steal, take. Oh, they don't mind me doing this. Yeah, and whoever it was who was there, they've just gone. This is another exit. Beautiful map, this one. Just absolutely beautiful. I don't know if we could properly check these. Yeah, we're just looking to see if there's another cog. You can carry 4 cogs in each inventory slot. Aha. Well. Cool. Yeah. For trade. Such a great commodity for that. Alright, let's Foxtrot Oscar. Still freezing cold with no end to the winter in sight. We said it to be a long winter as well, so I mean it's gonna last a while. Oh, look at that! Food, and water. Great, we've done well. Okay, let's. Is Arica? She's very hungry. She's very tired. Let's get her fed and in bed. I mean, she's probably right thing warning those people. Maybe we can trade with them now. Yeah, we can. Okay, so we've got to get her taken care of. Let's see. So how many meals do we want? They're very hungry. If we did 6 meals, I think that's the most efficient use of our resources. Mate, get some kip. Yeah, so we've had a big morale boost, and that's kind of important as well. Everyone's saying, like, yeah, you know what, Roman did the right damn thing there. Decisions. Trap for small animals? Or can we perhaps get our hands on a hatchet? I think we go for option number 2. I think we work on the hatchet. Got a lot to do around the shelter today. Arica's just going to be staying in bed because she's very hungry, very tired. We're going to let her sleep that off. Roman, as soon as he is not tired, we're going to hot bed with Marco. Excellent. This is good. Really good. Starting with the shelter, we're now much more prepared to get wood and firewood. Makes for a great weapon as well. It is the best melee weapon you can possibly equip your survivors with. And what we're going to be looking at doing next is probably upgrading the workshop so that we can upgrade the heaters, make them even more efficient. Not that that is so urgent now, because we can very easily get our hands on wood. So yeah, we're just looking for Marco. As soon as he's no longer tired, he's going to stay in bed because he's still sick. Yeah, he's still sick. Man, that is a lingering illness that he's got there. Yes, I do want an upgraded heater, but I can't at the moment. It's just I'm having to pick and choose. Let's start at the top and let's get chopping, shall we? Yeah, still tired. You could use some rest, I know. Yeah, okay, let's get Roman out of his bunk. Get him fed. That was good. Visiting that house was really, really good. We got food just as we needed it. Make sure that we don't chop anything that we've built, like our chairs, but there they are. There's the armchair, there's the chair, so... Tell you what we could do. We could start boarding this place up. Make it a little bit more defensible. Not massively urgent that we do that, I don't think, but then there are going to be times when Roman is going to be out doing his thing, and we have the slightly less combat capable characters defending this place. We've got 36 wood. Take a total of 30 wood to board this place up. I think because we've got Marco and we can scavenge very efficiently, I think it's worth doing this. Doesn't affect the heat of the building. It doesn't make it so that it's actually easier to keep it warm, which seems a little bit strange. In the board game it does. If you board up the house, it's easier to keep it warm, and that seems quite logical, but okay. Okay, Marco's done resting, and there you go. We've boarded it up with some hastily placed tarp, but it counts apparently. Yeah, they're getting cold. It's these inefficient heaters kind of suck. While you're on your way, mate. Get you started on this. I don't get it finished, but how's Arica doing? She's tired. There you go, just about finished resting. Put another Sheila on the barbie. Okay, we can finish patching this place up some other time. Bakery, yes, we left our tools there, didn't we? Yeah. While he's still sick. It's an option, isn't it? Might be some firewood around. I think we take it. Matches, of course, are very inventory efficient. Well, you can only get 2 bits of wood. You can have 4 matches per inventory space if there's... So let's just have a look, see if there's anything that we can chop that maybe won't annoy the family. As well, hopefully they don't mind me just chopping their place up. Okay, nope, 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 can't. I don't think we've got anything worth chopping here. I mean, maybe there's some places that just won't have anything, but it's worth bringing the axe, it's worth having a look. Yeah, so we could chop that desk, but it would count as stealing if we actually took the wood, so we do that. Got loads and loads of stuff here. This is very, very good. What we do need is cogs. I want to build that second rat trap, and I think we need 9 more cogs than what we've already got, so... Might be nice to start taking back some what would otherwise count as non-essentials, but both Arica and Roman are smokers. It might be nice to bring back some cigs. I mean, what we could also do is build a herb garden, rolling bench. Don't mind me, guys. Alright, we should be able to just chop this and take this. Hey, Lishu. One of the cats has come to join us to provide some valid insight, of course. That would count as stealing. The reason that I don't want to steal is because our guys will get a right grump on about it. Might turn the denizens of this location hostile as well. It's not worth it. Yeah. Plus, since one of them has poor eyesight and is an invalid in a wheelchair, it's just like, it's hard not to see it as a dick move. So. Okay, what do we want? What do we need? We really, really need cogs, don't we? Oh, no. I'm just thinking, we've got loads of great stuff here. We've got loads and loads of components and things, but we need cogs. We might need to go to a different place. We might need to go to a different location. What we could do, I'll tell you what we could do. We could go back to the old town. How about we make it so that we've got 2 saw blades? There's going to be a bad guy. I can't remember if we can kill him or not. We can get him killed by the sniper. I remember that. Okay, just some note taking. So where are we? We're at the bakery. Lots of components and wood. 1 elec, 1 fertilizer, and a rifle. Actually, we might want to take that rifle if we're potentially getting ourselves into hot water. Yeah, definitely take it. Just taking anything. Yeah, let's take that. Right, and then just basically we know that the bakery, if ever we need components and wood, we can just come here. Yeah, there we go. Still Bobby Baltic. Yeah, she got slightly wounded. That's really not too much of a prob. Okay, Roman has graduated to full-on sick. It's bad. So we're gonna have to deal with that. He needs meds. Proper meds. So we're definitely gonna have to go somewhere else. And I'm thinking maybe the brothel. In fact, before Roman gets too sick to be able to do anything. I'm guessing the brothel it's got a lot of bad guys there. But lots of bad guys usually means lots of plunder. So we do indeed need to board this place up because we just came a cropper. There we go, we got some food available. That's very good for us. Yeah, I know you'll get worse if you don't get some medicine. We're trying to resolve that, mate. Might have to kill your way healthy. You can make some medicines. I'm thinking maybe the old town. There might be a medicine cabinet there or something as well. So I'm umming and ahhing about going to the brothel and just taking on the well-disciplined militia that's there, or going to Old Town and just hoping that maybe we can find something in a medicine cabinet in that weirdo's house. Yes, Lishu, not Io. So she's just barking at me. And yes, I know cats go meow, but she barks, essentially. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get this place fully boarded up. I think I'll send Marco scavenging. That might sound obvious, but I'm expecting trouble when we go back to the old town. However, I think he's still a good choice. I mean, he is actually quite capable of engaging in combat. This should say all breaches in our wall have been boarded up. Yeah, okay. Have a radio, and we've got some of the stuff for our creature comforts. We'll take the hatchet. Take the shovel and the crowbar as well. I think we'll need those. The rifle, I suppose we could take that just in case. Again, I'm not sure if killing the guy... getting the guy killed by the sniper, everyone's fine with. I don't know if actually killing him is potentially a problem. How about we... just do this while we got some time. Have this ready. Food can't actually be stolen off of the stove, so as soon as you prepare a meal, it's actually exempt from being taken. Bandits will never take it. Don't know why. Maybe they don't rate your cooking or something. Okay. God, Lishu, why are you looking at me like that? Anything else that we want to build? I mean, we do. 4 cogs. We only need 4 more cogs. That's pretty good. Can't upgrade the heaters just yet. I need to upgrade the workshop again to have the bits to upgrade the heater. It's just... Nobody's going to arrive. If somebody was going to arrive, they would have arrived by now. Alright, well Roman at least got to rest up for a bit. Tempted to have him sleep in bed. Alright, let's think about what we're bringing. We know that we need at least one saw blade. May as well take that. I think that there is somewhere through which we dig. If we need the rifle... okay, there's a chance we might want to bring that. Okay, let's do it. I think there's times when I've... Wait a minute, did I go to the bakery? Whoops. Alright, okay. I've made a mistake. I went to the bakery. I was thinking so much about flipping what I wanted to do. I didn't check where I was going. It happens. I've just taken up a load of inventory space. Made a big mistake. It's fine. Eventually we would want to do this anyway. Silly me. Very, very silly. You can't do it though. I hope Marco hasn't got any sicker. Roman, sorry. Tell you what we'll do, Roman. Actually, that's happening. I could do it. Just while he's sick and we've got an absolute abundance of these materials, let's just make it so that Roman can just make sure he can keep his head down all night. We don't have to keep waking him up. I think additional beds is good for morale as well. Again, we don't strictly need this, but it is going to make things just a little bit easier logistically whenever we find ourselves in here. Go on, mate, get your head down. How much firewood have we got? Loads. Wondering if the trader's going to arrive today. It might do. Looks like him, doesn't it? Hey, buddy. Okay, let's see if anything's happening on the news. Yeah, they're really expensive. I mean, let's maybe see what we ideally would have, see if we can afford it, and then we'll start making some decisions if we can't. Obviously, medicine is a big one. Don't want to give up our other rifle. There's times when we might need a lot of bullets. That's the thing. If I'm going to take down the brothel eventually, we're going to need shed loads of bullets. Tell you what, we got that. That. Don't want to trade in the books. Okay. The fact that we can now have Marco just stay in bed, that's very, very good. And then if we do come across any medication or stuff on our travels, then we can use that just purely for barter. Okay, that's... I think we got a little bit ripped off there, but it's okay. It's okay. All right, let's get Arica in bed. And one thing that we do now have. Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I really cannot see a reason not to do it. We'll get that second rat trap. And then really what we might want to start working towards is herbal garden. With that we can grow vegetables. As soon as you have 2 rat traps and you have the herbal garden, the vegetable garden, sorry, you're set out for food. Fine. God damn, this game is just so compelling. What do we got? I'm wondering if we could maybe upgrade the workshop again, and then we could start working on upgrading the heaters. Make them a lot more efficient. Great. Great, 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 great. That's good. It's very good to have those working for us. Okay. Need a lot more components, a lot more wood. That's fine. Don't know exactly how long this winter is going to go for, but I still think a bit of a while. Let's... how much fire we've got? Do we need to make some more? Let's end the day. Okay, now how about we make sure that we're going where we intended to go this time? Roman sleeps in the bed with his meds. Arica is our guard lady. Yes, the guards. Yes, the old town. We are definitely going to the old town. Okay. Only need 1 round to fend off the raiders and everything. Alright. I think that our dude might be up there. Rats wouldn't be coming down the stairs. Maybe they would. Okay. Okay, fortified railings. We have to sort of go down and around. Yeah, somebody does still live there. Obviously, if something is behind a cabinet or in a fridge or whatever, it's probably more valuable than stuff that you would just find laying on the floor. Let's clear the level, get rid of any obstacles. And then we've got some scary stuff here because there is a sniper. Some meds. Sugar's a good trading commodity, so I'm glad that we've got plenty of that. We're going to have to go back up there. We're going to have to brave that sniper again. Kind of tempted to keep these just in case the guy does turn up. There's nothing else to pry open the crowbar or anything, is there? I see something coming up. Is that maybe him? There he is. He's coming for us. What we might be able to do is lure him up here, and then he gets shot. Now we haven't killed him, severely wounded him, but he shouldn't give us any trouble. I don't know if he actually was going to give us any dramas. Sure as hell won't now. Hey, we're good guys. We ain't that good. Not risking. Not risking anything. You gonna play nice? Yeah, you are. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. Well, not for him it ain't, but... that's not going to count as us having done anything wrong or hurtful. We didn't kill him. As long as you don't do that, it's fine. Going to sit there, whimper and beg not to be shot, but we're not planning on doing that. We just didn't want him to be a threat to us. Preemptive strike, I think it's called. Just looking and seeing if there's anything to chop. That I think is an exit. There might be some stuff to search there, but I'm not risking getting shot. We don't really need to. Okay, we've got some stuff to chop. That's great. Night's getting on. And we're into minute 100 of this session. I think that let's just get this all sorted out, and I think this will be the end of this particular session. We'll see where we are in the morning. I think we've got like one more chop out of this hatchet, and then we'll leave it. We won't use it till it breaks. Even when it's on its last legs, it still counts as a hand weapon. So. Okay, some great stuff there, including some cigarettes. Okay. The sun is rising. We do not want to be caught out. We've got a battered BPV. That actually might be useful when we're going for places like the brothel. It'd be handy. Okay, now I know that when we want to upgrade our heaters, we're going to need electrical components. Let's take all of this. Yeah, sure, let's just... Nope, don't need toys. I think maybe tomorrow we're gonna stop by here anyway. See if we can use those first. Got some trade goods, we got some other stuff. Cogs would be nice. There we go. Tell you what, we'll do one more day, one more night, and then that will be the session. I don't want to forget where I am. It's that whole one more turn thing. I don't want to forget where I am. We're going to go back. We're going to fill up Marco's inventory. We know that there's no risks there or anything. We brought our tools back. Tough and mean bunch, so that basically means that the bandits are getting tougher. Again, not too much of a problem if we can get Roman back fighting fit, that's fine. The place is boarded up, he's got a rifle. Okay, looks like some food is ready to be collected. Let's get that started right away. Don't know if we've got some fertilizer with which to bait this trap. We might. Good. That means we're using the trap as efficiently as we possibly can, so. Good stuff. How's, he's slightly sick. Slightly sick. So I'm thinking that we give him some of those little tablets. See if that makes it so he can shake this flipping illness that he's had since the very start of the game. I don't think we really need to bandage her up. I was thinking about it, but I don't think we need to. Okay, we just need components and wood, and then we're actually going to be pretty well set to do some things like upgrade the heaters, which is going to be great. And then I would want to start working on a veggie garden. Herbal garden there, herbal workshop. Yeah, we can make ciggies and stuff, but not a priority, not yet. Which water have we got? want to prep for more water. I can see us wanting to do a good cooking sesh and not having the water. Let's just head that off now. Let's just preempt that. I mean, if you can get ahead of yourself, if you can overproduce on things, you kind of want to do that. It's one of the things that comes with some experience after you've played this game for a while, is that you can start to effectively plan ahead. Okay. I mean, I'm liking where we are at the moment. I think we're broadly on top of things. Great. We don't need to bring anything. Just going to be able to load up our inventory full of really good stuff. Handy. You know what? The guys can have a chuff. Just do that for the morale. Sorry? Might do. Sorry, my wife's just helping as well. I mean, wood. I know that components are terrible for trade value. Wood is actually, funnily enough, a bit cheaper. I want to take that. Okay. Let's make a note. Old town, huh? So, 1 can of food, lots of wood. Really, I mean, that's it, isn't it, for useful stuff? Yeah, and I'm happy to take those ciggies back. Let's just give the guys a bit of a treat, see where we are, and then I think that will be a quite a mammoth session that we'll have done. Great way to spend a Sunday, hungover Sunday. Did a great job, Marco. Okay, I mean, we keep on dipping into cold weather. We've got loads of meds. It's fine. Anyway, this is a problem for the next session. Let's call it there. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you can join me on the next one.